Bilingualism and Translanguaging, an Introduction. So in the coming lecture, we will be covering certain points which are related to bilingualism and translanguaging in more detail. We have covered the complexity surrounding language, the relationship between language and state, how the state uses language. We have talked about globalization, that is how important or what role the language plays in globalization and what type of languages might be more relevant to us in the 21st century. We have also talked about the complexity of language use in different contexts and how bilinguals might use language depending on the social situations, who they are speaking to, and what their communicative intent or position is. So one thing to remember, which we will be emphasizing in this lecture, is that translanguaging needs to be seen as a norm. This is what all bilinguals do in real life situations. That is, they make use of the different languages they know to make their meaning clear. So this translanguaging can also happen within the same community, and it is not important that it is being done across cultures. However, you can come to instances of translanguaging also in different cultures or transcultural contexts. We will also emphasize that translanguaging, the whole concept, relates to the speakers of the language, or actually the practices of these speakers, rather than on languages themselves. We will also talk about bilingualism and how is it related to translanguaging, and how or what type of complex issues do we come across, and how does bilingualism actually relate to translanguaging, and what are the complexities that are involved. Now, this concept of translanguaging, it is argued, may not be fully understood even in bilingual educational context. Because in bilingual educational context, more often than not, subjects are divided and dedicated to different languages rather than allowing translanguaging. And then we will also touch upon the question of balanced bilingualism. What do we mean by it? Is it a possibility? And how are translanguaging and bilingualism related to each other? And what is this construct of invisible bilingualism?